Hello viewers. Welcome to the Education Helpline channel. Today I will present another interesting video of verbs and practice worksheets with answers class 6. Before explore the worksheets, we will learn what is verb, how to identify different types of verbs, and how to solve the verbs worksheets with answers. So, let's get started. Verbs show action, state of being, and possession. It is a word that also expresses occurrence in a sentence. For example, in the sentence "She sings beautifully," sings is the verb. Verbs can be divided into three categories: principal and auxiliary verbs, transitive and intransitive verbs, finite and non-finite verbs, principal or main verbs. These verbs can stand alone. For example, he wrote a letter. Here wrote is principal or main verb. It expresses a complete meaning and agree with the person and number of the subject of the sentence and also show the time of the activity. Auxiliary verbs. Some verbs are often used with other verbs to complete the meaning of a sentence. However, they sometimes stand alone and give meaning to a sentence as the main verb. They are called auxiliary verbs. For example, he was writing a letter. Here the verb was does not express a complete meaning. They help the main verbs to complete the meaning of the sentence. Auxiliary verbs are of two kinds: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries. Example: am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, have, had. When those verbs are followed by the principal verb, it is an auxiliary verb. When these verbs occur alone in a sentence, they become the principal verb. For example, Rohan is a good student. Here the verb is used as main verb. Rohan is writing a letter. Here the verb is used as helping verb. Modal auxiliaries. The following are the modal auxiliary verbs in English: can, must, may, might, will, would, should, must, shall, should and ought to. They are used with other verbs to express probability, determination, ability, obligation, possibility, wishes and so on. Modal auxiliaries cannot be used alone. They need a principal verb to complete the meaning. Transitive and intransitive verbs. A transitive verb is one that is used with an object, a noun, phrase, or pronoun that refers to the person or thing that is affected by the action of the verb. Radhika baked a cake. In this sentence, the action of the subject, baked, is transferred to the object, cake. Verbs that do not require an object to complete their meanings are called intransitive verbs. Example: creepers grow fast. Finite and non-finite verbs. A verb that has a subject and exhibits tense and number in a sentence is called a finite verb. We live in India. Here the verb live is the main verbs in the sentence and it has a subject. A verb that neither has a subject nor exhibits tense and number in a sentence is called a non-finite verb. Example: mother was watching television. Here the verb watching does not have a subject. This does not change its form according to the tense and number. There are three kinds of non-finite verbs: the infinitive, the participle, and the gerund. Infinitive: the cricketers like to play fair. Here to play is called infinitive. Participles. Participles are of two kinds: present participle and past participle. Present participles end in ing, while past participles end in ed, t, n or n. Participles can be used as adjectives or in participle phrases. For example, I fed a starving puppy. Here starving is participle. Gerunds. A gerund is a non-finite verb with an ing ending. it works like a noun in a sentence. For example, walking is a good exercise. Here, walking is called gerund. Now, we can easily do the following verbs worksheet. In the first worksheet, underline the be, have, and do verbs in the following sentences. I was having such a lovely swim. Was is be verb. Now do the rest. In the second worksheet, fill in the blanks with appropriate be verbs choosing from the given brackets. She dash am is working now. The answer will be she is working now. In the third worksheet, fill in the blanks with appropriate have verbs choosing from the given brackets. The girl dash has have a doll. The answer will be the girl has a doll. Now do the rest of these worksheets and verify answers yourselves. So far in today's video. See you again in a new video where we discuss another chapter of English grammar. Till then, take care. Goodbye.